Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Bonnie. Hey, Vicky. Good morning. Yes, good morning, Amy. I love that view too. I thought we need a little beauty this morning. Get my big mug out of the way and see how we are preparing our sanctuary for the birth of Christ. Good morning. Good morning, Irene. How are you? Hey, Fannie Faye Davis. John, good to see you this morning. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I just, this little space of beauty here. And if I can do this right, maybe I can show you. I should light up the tree, huh? That seems only right. Maybe see if we can get it going. We have our tree as we prepare to make a space for the Christ child. Yeah, my big mug is also beautiful. So, and then the beauty of our space and our lone Advent candle over there, and that. Yeah, I just want to remind everybody the beauty of this place, the beauty of this sanctuary, the beauty of this day, and the way that it just kind of rolls off here to make these declarations of beauty in front of us that are just completely unequivocal. They don't, they don't argue. Yeah, I know the windows are the best. That's true. Let me see if I can get you a better shot of those kind of coming up. I know. Many of you have, and they really are really magical. And through the course of the day, they will change. That you can see, and way up top there, in there, you can see some gold in there, and some reds and some beautiful beauty. So I would love to see you, John. It'd be great. Yep. It is a beautiful space, and it's one filled with grace and sanctuary. So welcome this morning. It is the 9th day of December, this Wednesday, and I am joyful that you are here. I wanted to kind of start just bring us to this space, as I was saying, because I was thinking that this alignment here with this teaching of Jesus from the Sermon on the Mount. So the Sermon on the Mount is one of those things that, that's this big sermon that Jesus gave. But the thing about the Sermon on the Mount is it redefines everything. It's in many ways this long litany of you have heard, but I say. This is Jesus's. And it's this declaration by Jesus about how we are to see, about how we are to be, about how we're to move through this world. And some of it is very captured in Jesus's time, but it expands and holds all time, and has words to speak to us even in these days. And there's one that's been journeying with me in this time, because I think I see it more and more as a challenge, and I really believe you could spend your life in that 5th chapter of Matthew in the Sermon on the Mount, and you would do far worse the contemplating and digging in to this teaching. So I'm gonna step aside for a second. I'm just gonna let you hear these words while kind of looking at what we have in our sanctuary here. Again, you have heard that it was said to those in ancient times, 'Who shall not swear falsely, but carry out the vows you have made to the Lord?' But I say to you, do not swear at all, either by heaven or its throne or for its throne of God, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make one hair white or black. Let your word be yes, yes or no, no, anything more than this comes from evil. Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. I think that one of the reasons I wanted to show you this and show you, just to remind you of this space, that it's, that if you're here on Sunday mornings, it's here all the time. It's here all the time. And it's here for you all the time, that this actually is a sanctuary that you can come visit at any point. Just let us know. We'll let you in. It's here for you. But also, beyond that, it is, and this is one of the things of the truth of beauty, is that what you're looking at right here, and when you look at the plants, or when you look at the candles, or when you look at the gorgeousness of the windows, or right now our lighting isn't quite, I didn't put that light on, but because I wanted to show the windows, but the geometry and the cymatics of the beauty of what's going on above us, all of that in that place doesn't equivocate. It doesn't argue. It doesn't explain itself. It simply is. The beauty of the flower is just beauty. The beauty of the burning candle is just beauty. The gorgeousness of the woodwork, the blues as they shine through the windows, all of it is just beauty. It is the living example. It is the existing example of letting your yes be yes and your no be no. That's what's at the heart of when we encounter beauty. We know it because what we know is beautiful simply declares itself. It simply stands there. It simply, the flower simply blossoms. The gold simply shines. All of it simply is. And in its beauty, it declares something. It's not just there because that declares something in you. We could very easily, as a community of faith here, go worship at Walmart and go sit in the coffee lounge and have worship there. We could go any number of places. But we come here because the beauty of the space, and we maintain this, and we spend great resources doing so, because beauty matters. Because your yes, meaning yes, and your no, meaning no, is the greatest thing that's required for each one of us. The thing about this world right now, and this is the whole point of this, the thing about this world right now is that we're in a place where there is so much noise. And the idea that we are going to encounter truth, outside of your direct relationships, like the people that you live with, the people that you journey with, the people that you hold close, the people that are in your life, we can know truth and beauty and stuff there. But beyond that, we're struggling out here, and largely it's because of the noise. Because yeses aren't being yeses, no's aren't being no's. But not is it just deception. This is the thing. It's not just deception. We can encounter deception, and there's nothing new about that. That's for sure. We'll always find this manner of deception. But what we're encountering in our days is this kind of ongoing blasting of here's my yes, and it's just all of the reasons why you should have my yes. And here's my no, and all of the reasons that you should embrace my no. And that all of these things that are constantly and ever coming at us, the amount of noise that we're encountering in our days. And the thing about, and I show you this space to show you this is what it looks like when things simply are. This is what we look like when we simply are. When we simply declare our yes. You know, the great George Burns said of sermons, he said that the best sermon starts really strong and ends really strong, and that the best part about them is that they're really close together. And as a cry to brevity. And I will say that if it is one of my great sins is my ability to, yes, I talk for a living, but I don't get paid by the word, and you would think I do. It is one of my great challenges to be brief and to know brevity and to let my yes be yes and to let my no be no. It's something I continue to work on. But I also think we are profoundly challenged in this world right now to simply make our declarations of what's true. To simply say, this is my yes. And we have no desire and nor need to explain ourselves. This is my no, and here I stand. This is what my life is, that we have no need to open ourselves to a world that is constantly trying to bring us these nattering little nabobs of negativism around the edges of our being. It's loud now. It's loud. I would submit to you it may be as loud as it's ever been. And the way to quiet that is to let our yes be yes and let our no be no, and to be reminded that you have to explain yourself to no one. You have, between your God and yourself, you have no excuses to make. You owe them largely nothing. Now, we are a covenant people, and in our covenant with each other, and our covenant with God, and with our covenant with the world, of how we'll move through the world, we embrace things voluntarily of our own. But those things that are the noise of the world, the noise of the world that looks to say that up is down and down is up, that blue is yellow and yellow is blue, that beauty is false, all of those things. This is our invitation. Nothing that you're looking at right now is explaining itself. None of those plants are trying to convince you that it's a little more beautiful. None of those candlesticks are trying to talk you into the fact that they're a little straighter. None of those blues are shining because they somehow find themselves not blue enough or maybe a little too blue. None of it. They simply are. And just as we, in our yes being yes and our no being no, we are called to shine right in the spot that we're at just the frequency and just the way that we're in it. All of it is to bring us to a place that we can shine like the beauty that we see behind me. We can shine like the beauty that we were meant to. And that we can't do it if we're always obfuscating ourselves with words or actions or any other manner of things that we do to try and let how we are to be other than that. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. And shine with the beauty of this place. Yeah, are you going to be judged for it? Absolutely. Irene, so much judgment going around these days. Absolutely, 100%. You will be judged for it. Let it go. This is the path. This is it, friends. That people, that no matter what you do right now, this is it. No matter what you do, somebody will be telling you you're doing it wrong. I can guarantee it. Guarantee it. You don't owe them an explanation. You owe your God and you owe your covenanted brothers and sisters an explanation, because they're the ones that are walking with you. Everybody else, let them go. That Twitter voice, let it go. That Facebook post, let it go. To wade into it is only to bring evil to yourself. And I'm not saying don't engage in the world. If you feel a call there, go get them. But in your heart and your being, let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. And let people's judgment fall where it will. Is that little piece of blue up there, that little piece of red up there, a problem? Is it broken? Is it incorrect? I'm sure there are probably architects or people that would tell you it is. I'm sure that they would say, "Oh, that's just was the wrong palette to put in the wrong thing." But no, friends, let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. I really mean this. It's our only way out of this. The judgments, the difficulties, all of them will begin more, will come more. But you can shine like one of those little crazy diamonds just by being who God has called you to be, where God has called you to be it, and let go of all the rest. All right, friends, so much for brevity today. Someday we'll actually get an 11-minute 11:11. Not today, but so much for brevity. Again, I continue to be a man in need of redemption. So my hope and my peace is be with you, that you might let the truth that you know be within you, and that you might live it out and walk it out, and not let the noise of the world, not let that grinchy voice, that's right, Donna, that grinchy voice, noise, 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 overcome the peace and grace that the Lord, the one who made you, has placed within you and placed within this world in the beauty where we find it. Peace and grace, my friends.